continuing with the Murder on Eridanos DLC. We made some real progress on this DLC last time. Definitely met some interesting characters, some new developments in our investigation. Alright. What's our mission again? Alright.
What floor would you like to visit?
Should be able to just exit and we'll be fine. But yeah, so far this DLC is interesting. Investigating this murder here. Right now I'm not sure who I think did it, because that black hole birdie guy just doesn't really strike me as a killer. And that other dude, that actor that we went and talked to up in his room, he seems so self-absorbed that something like that just seems beneath him. So I'd be really surprised if it were one of those two. And plus the game kind of heavily implies early on that it could have been either one of them, and I don't think that they would make it that obvious right away. And I could be wrong. God knows I've been wrong plenty of times before. Any of these hotel guests here could be potential suspects too. One thing's for sure, we have not ruled anyone out yet. We still have to talk to this prophet person too, because they seem a little suspicious. Okay, good, our companions are with us. I thought at first I might have been alone, even though I'm stupid. Their health is showing up there on my left. Let's have a chat with this guy up in here and see if he knows anything. See, another weird thing too with this investigation so far is it has to be somebody who's familiar with the shows and stuff Halcyon Helen starred in. Because they're using her weapons, some of their methods for like entering and exiting places. And the other thing I don't like is they seem to be tracking us or know what we're going to do and are always kind of like one step ahead. So I don't like that they have some kind of inside knowledge. And so that's where I get a little suspicious about this guy that we're going to go talk to or the guy that we got the case from. I was going to say the constable too, but she's dead now, so it kind of eliminates one person there from the equation. But it has to be somebody who somehow knows what we're doing or has some kind of way of listening to our communication and stuff. That's why you can't rule out anyone at the hotel too, like the hotel staff. From the bellhops to even the concierge. Like, a concierge, she's very friendly and seems to like to gossip and stuff, but, you know, I can't officially rule her out. Then you have this guy that we're getting ready to go talk to.
This unit has located the origin of all filth in this area, targeting upper levels of the Harbor Master's building for extreme sanitation.
See, I don't like how this game isn't rendering properly here in the DLC. I don't know if it's a problem because I'm using a base PS4. I don't know if it would be better on like a PS5, for example, or the PS4 Pro or PC. If it's better on PC, then I'm kind of kicking myself because I could have played this on that if I bought it for it.
Appointment. Yeah, that's why you're here. Appointment. Not entirely out of the question. Convince me.
Okay.
Wouldn't mind a new bolter pistol. I've fired mine so many times the tips nearly fell off. Let's give Mr. Kincannon a ring. Mr. Kincannon, got a person of interest here to see you. Think they've got business.
That sounds like our inspector. Please, send him up.
Alright, glad we could see things my way. Alright.
Why, if it isn't the inspector, I was hoping you'd swing by. Here for my alibi, I assume.
I guess.
Another murder? Drunk raptidons? Black hole birdie practicing his hacking in the middle of the street? Stop me if it's one of those, or I'll just keep guessing. Sounds as though you've already sorted it out yourself.
Yeah, that I did.
Slug uniforms do seem to go missing from the hotel laundry with impressive regularity. Easy enough for someone to nick a few. Now ask yourself this. Why would anyone give thugs slug gear and send them after you?
That's what I want to know.
Right again, Inspector. But I can't fathom who would benefit from tarnishing my reputation like that. Can you?
Well, there is this guy, that one who we've been talking to.
You said it, not me. So, as you've deduced, I did not send anyone from Slug after you, nor is it likely they assigned themselves that task. Still, I am sorry for the trouble, Inspector. With that settled, I assume you'll want to know where I was the night of Helen's murder.
Yeah, might as well. Let's get to that.
Let's see. That night, I was... torturing Elliot Nasser for information on missing cargo. That was a messy one. Didn't break until nearly noon the next day. Can you imagine? An excellent question. I had his body dropped off the edge of the land complex. I'm not sure what happened to it from there, scientifically speaking. Maybe it dissolved? Ultimately, though, it doesn't matter. You'd be a fool to believe me, regardless of what I told you. People lie, and I am, incriminatingly, people. It's as I said. You shouldn't. If it helps, however, you might consider pursuing not my means, but my motive. Why in the name of the architect would I kill Halcyon Helen? She was making me a fortune. I'm considering a line of commemorative merchandise. Still, that's nothing compared to what Helen would have made us in the long run. I'd offer to assist you in your work, but I've a mystery of my own to solve, I'm afraid.
Ooh, another mystery.
You may very well want to. This particular trouble strikes me as not unrelated to your investigation. Items are disappearing from Slug's storage and processing warehouse. The thefts began a week before Helen's unfortunate death, and there have been more instances since. Before you ask, I know the difference between cargo going missing and cargo going missing. This is the latter.
Okay.
I'm not sure. I'm only confident there is one. That the theft began mere days before Helen's untimely demise is an extraordinary coincidence. I'm not a man who believes in happenstance, Inspector. I do not trust it. I certainly wouldn't take that bet. Regardless, this will be fun. You out in the field, chasing down leads. Me, scheming in my office, preparing to unspeakably mangle the perpetrator. Oh, I never subcontract out that type of work, Inspector. You'll want to speak with Ella Tinsley, the warehouse foreman. I've cleared her as a suspect myself, but should she refuse to cooperate, shoot her. No, I'm joking. If she won't cooperate, tell me and I will shoot her. And do feel free to search my office for clues while you're here. Don't hold back on my account. Was there something else you wanted to discuss?
Let's see what other options here we have to talk about.
Constable Keene? Now that is a damn shame. Am I right to think this wasn't a workplace accident?
Yeah, I think you're right to assume.
It seems murder is becoming an unsettling trend on Eridanos as of late. Thank you for informing me of Constable Keene's passing. When you find her killer, please be certain to make them suffer. Would it surprise you to hear that, despite being on opposite sides of the law, we were friends? That her loss comes as a sudden blow. Maria was a decent soul, and law knows those are in short supply around here. A little square, perhaps, in her dedication to the rules, but good nonetheless. I'm also saddened to have lost an occasional drinking buddy. She was quite good at cards, you know. No, she didn't. But let's discuss something
He actually
else.
seems to be
You have other matters requiring
shook up
my
about her
attention.
death, which is surprising.
Very well. A few. Helen was strangely curious about the private business operations around Eridanos. She said it was role research, but how much business know-how does one actor truly need for an action picture? I also arranged to have Helen supplied with mag picks, bypass shunts, and other hacking tools. She wanted to buy in bulk. That she bought in bulk? Not particularly. It takes time to learn to use tools like that deftly. I wonder, did she run out of time in the end? That is the question, isn't it, Inspector? Tell me, do you really believe Helen's death was a mere crime of passion? Or one of petty career jealousy?
No.
A smart approach, Inspector. And yet, this murder is bigger than Miss Helen's personal life. Bigger than her latest moving picture. Her actions in the time leading up to her death do not align with those of an actor on Eridanos solely to promote Spectrum Brown. Stay sharp, Inspector. Now is not the time to lose focus. Because whoever did kill Helen is not going to come forward so easily.
Obviously.
I might. I just might. Your point, Inspector?
Is this why he wants us to look around the office? He doesn't want to come out and say anything?
Understood. I hope your suspicions prove useful in uncovering the truth. Be very careful, Inspector. I'd very much like to see you still around for the grand finale, whenever it comes, whatever shape it takes. One moment, if you please, Inspector. I've answered your questions. I believe it's my turn to ask you a question now. What, or who, made you decide to investigate me? Was it now? Thank you for your honesty, Inspector. Thanks very much indeed. Now then, did you need anything else?
Is there any other option? Here we go.
The original incident? Well, I made him an offer he should have refused. An excellent deduction, Inspector. Our combative relationship stems from paperwork, mundanely enough. Rizzo's contracted Sublight to construct the
How boring.
Eridanos atmospheric
It all
complex.
stems from paperwork.
Had Lou wanted Rizzo's to retain full control of Eridanos, he shouldn't have skimmed the revised contract I sent him. Lou's an administrator, for law's sake. I thought he would adore all the fine print I added. Think of it this way. It was a test, and he failed. It was all perfectly legal, too, which irked Lou to no end. My power grab, as Lou called it, planted the seed of hatred. And Lou, obsessed with what should have been, has made sure to water it daily with his bitterness and anger. Alas, I can't. I am, first and foremost, the head of Slug, and it simply wouldn't be good for business. Slug's control of Eridanos is a crucial step in my long-term plans for Sublight. The board needs to see irrefutable proof we are a respectable, legitimate business. Because one day soon, Sublight will obtain a seat on it. Meanwhile, our dear administrator is still laser-focused on old slights, which can be a nuisance. He's grown increasingly desperate to catch Slug with our hand in the proverbial cookie jar as of late, convinced we're involved in less than legal business opportunities. I wish I could wink, but it always looks like I have something caught in my eye.
Alright, let's take a look around his office here.
Timeline description. This copy of TK contains 142 fewer pages than a standard copy. The missing pages were likely removed to create sufficient space for the hidden listening device inside.
Okay.
Transmission receiver location unclear. Inspector, please consider speaking into the device in order to trace the transmission and reveal the receiver's location.
Here we go.
Poor woolly cow impression transmitted. Transmission analysis complete. While the precise location of the receiver could not be pinpointed, it has been narrowed down to a smaller, approximate range. Analysis inconclusive. However, there is a minor accumulation of dust particles present on the book's uppermost surface. The area within a 0.5 meter radius of the book possesses a dust coating comprised of at least twice the number of particles. That is highly likely, Inspector.
Alright.
You found. No, wait, don't tell me. Let's save it for the big reveal once you've solved the case.
It's a little odd. We got a device listening in on us here.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby. A cursory fingerprint analysis shows this display case was recently opened or closed.
I mean, it makes sense. It looks like he has a weapon on his desk and ammo, so...
Confirmed. The grip has been modified for a specific wielder, most likely the rifle's owner. Additionally, the plasma rifle sights appear to have been realigned to better accommodate a shooter with slight myopia in one eye. The fingerprints belong to Cedric Kincannon.
Oh, admiring my rifle. Had it custom fitted by a woman on Monarch.
Just had to make sure you're not loaning them out to someone here. You allowed in here? Alright, that appears to be all the stuff in his office. Alright, let's figure out this transmitter here. Something if someone's listening to us, we need to get to the bottom of that. So let's find this receiver here. Figure out what exactly is going on and who or what is listening to us. You listening to us? Of course, it's in a bathroom.
Timeline discrepancy detected. Transmission endpoint discovered. The receiver in this book matches the transmitter to the listening device found in Cedric's office. It's somewhat grime-covered.
Well, I mean, look what it's next to.
Due to the high level of foot traffic in this area, this unit is unable to determine who placed the device. Based on the accumulated mix of sludge and detritus, the receiver has been present since approximately a week before Helen's death.
Alright, well, we got the receiver. Apparently they were wanting to listen in there on Cedric's conversations. Or something. I have no idea. Oh, crap. I don't think we're allowed in here. Oh, well. Alright, let's have a conversation with this person now. At least we got the receiver, so we're not going to have to worry about anyone eavesdropping on him or us at the moment. And I think now that we're holding the other end, we can hear some conversations and stuff in Cedric's office. I just now thought of that. That could come in handy too, if he does have anything to do with it. I don't think he has anything to do with this murder, just because I don't think he'd be so willing to let us investigate and be so open with discussing things and that.
Hi there. Sorry, this area is off limits to port vision. Oh, wait half a second. You're the inspector. Sorry about that. I'll buzz you right in.
Yeah, that's what I thought.
Feel free to have a look around, sir.
So this is where Slug keeps all its contraband, right?
Looks that way. Take a look around here. Got any clues?
Is Fight Night still on then?
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Aha! What is this
The
thing?
biology of this sprat is highly unusual.
Yeah, no wonder. Look at it. It's
Contact with
huge.
Multiple parasites, yet shows no symptoms of infection. Sprats possess highly adaptive immune systems capable of developing immunological memory with extraordinary speed. The unique immunological subsystem found in sprats is advantageous in fending off parasites, pathogens, and other biological threats. A cursory analysis of this organism's anatomy suggests it was bred deliberately for its unusually large size.
Makes sense.
Based on slug records of board-issued punitive sanctions against sublight salvage and shipping, this sprat is most likely intended for cage fighting.
Okay. Not really sure why that was a clue, because that doesn't really pertain to our investigation. At least, I don't think it does. Maybe it means something?
Hey there, little buddy.
Alright, can we get up there from here? No, okay.
You're being absurd. Sprats can't earn doctorates.
Is this where you can go?
He does what he wants.
That's multiple years of study.
Nope.
No idea. All I know is he's...
This is where we came in, I believe. that is where we came in, I should say.
Did you
That
see
other
anyone
area
in
was
the
just
business?
the guard's room. Alright, there must be a way over here then. One of this staircase over here must take you up there.
Back off!
Probably shouldn't be pointing this thing at him because I have a feeling these are the kind of people that would shoot. I don't think they find things too funny. Inspector here.
You're the inspector, aren't you? Boss Kincannon said you'd be by about the cargo that's been going missing. Gosh, this is so neat. A real-life inspector. What's that like? Have you solved any mysteries yet? Ever had to shoot a suspect?
Calm it down, one question at a time.
Case. Just like a real inspector. Right, so the missing cargo. How can I help your investigation? That's the weird part. There's no pattern far as I can tell. The thefts don't make sense.
So it's something different every time?
Who would steal a handful of Spacer's Choice Sabers, so dull they can barely cut mud, but leave the spectrum black? Ugh. Who'd be desperate enough to want to steal a Spacer's Choice Saber, full stop? No one's dumb enough to think Spacer's Choice Sabers are worth half a damn. Then there's the most recent theft. 5 boxes of pens and a couple of sodas. I can't decide which one's sadder. Well, I'm no inspector. If there is one, I'm sure you'll find it. Everyone here at Freight Storage and Processing, for a start. Thing is, the cargo is going missing before the shipments even get to the warehouse. Best I can figure, it's probably getting lost in the shipping yard. As for who has access there, Benton Chan, he's the shipping yard manager. He told me it's mainly just the loading automechs that handle cargo. Could be. Those things'll break if you so much as look at them funny. That's Benton's area, but don't bother asking him for help. Last time I asked him to check the automechs, the whole head told me he couldn't help because he was dead.
Okay.
It won't bother him any if you have a look yourself, though. Hopefully, you're mechanically inclined. Maybe they're keen on cashing out and want to go as painfully as possible. I don't know. Boss Kincannon's office is where he holds most of his meetings with important folks like Miss Helen. Just about all negotiations happen in his office, too. Vendor pricing, major purchase orders, rentals for construction projects, you name it. Oh, before I forget, I figured you might want to access my terminal, so I had a spare keycard made. It's all yours.
Thank you.
Oh no, I forgot to delete all of those incriminating messages I sent about which cargo to steal. Nah, I do have a list of cargo that's gone missing, though, if that helps any.
Alright, let's take a look at her terminal here. Blue pens and purple berry sodas. It's odd. Alright, here we go. Purpleberry punch, pens, and blue in particular. Milk. Portrait images. Are they trying to frame Woolrich there? Signing these pictures with the pens, make it seem like giving out autographs or something? Or is he actually stealing the stuff himself? Okay. So it looks like we're dealing with somebody, who's taking some weird items. I'm not really seeing a connection, except for maybe the pens and the pictures. Like, maybe you could forge some autographs to try to either sell them to people, or give them out, or plant them, or something. Like, I don't know. Like, maybe make it as some kind of, like, calling card. You know, like, some killers or, like, villains and stuff leave behind, like, a little calling card. I mean, I don't know. There's some weird items that were, that people were stealing. Yeah, I'm not quite sure what to make of the stuff that's being stolen. There's some weird items. Like I said, I get maybe the pictures and the pen. Like, I can see that connection, but I don't understand what to deal with the sodas, the milk, the other stuff that's being taken. Like, they're not really stealing a lot of, like, weapons or armor or creatures or things like that. They're taking, like, just random items, it seems like. And it just makes you wonder if maybe there is a problem with, like, the mechanicals that are doing the shipping and that. Maybe they're just... I don't want to say they're misplacing things, because it does seem like somebody's deliberately taken the things, like the pictures of Woolrich, for example. I don't know. I'm just trying to imagine somebody with, like, a bunch of pictures of that dude. Like, why? Like, what? Unless you're just, like, a super fan. Maybe it's the chef. Maybe he stole him and he has, like, a dartboard set up and he just needs all the pictures for target practice, you know? Alright, let's go figure out what we're dealing with here. I think we're allowed to hear. Here we are.
Timeline description. Inspector, this loading automechanical's programming does not match factory default settings. The standard defensive protocol has been modified to include an additional trigger.
Okay.
For Type K-19 cargo transport automechanicals, defensive protocol is triggered by attempted interference with cargo, or its transportation, or attempted destruction of the unit. Once triggered, defensive protocol targets the perpetrator and applies lethal force until the target has been deceased for a minimum of 3 minutes. There is a directive in place to initiate defensive protocol should an unsanctioned data log installed in this automechanical be removed. Slug automechanical maintenance records indicate this particular unit is frequently reported as out of position or missing for periods of time.
Hostility detected. Please lower your hostility. Loading automechanical unit K-14 is fully operational at 99% power. Please designate the cargo to be transported and its destination. How can this automechanical assist you? Access panel is open. Please be sure to close the access panel when you are done.
Okay.
Ejecting data log 17C. Alert. Failsafe protocol triggered. Kill mode initiated. Preparing to end user.
Hold up.
Understood. This unit is programmed to facilitate user queries.
Kill mode paused.
Kill mode pause.
I love that.
User termination to follow. The ejected data log contains instructions to move cargo shipment 6875 outside the boundaries of the shipping yard. It also contains instructions to move randomized cargo shipments outside the boundaries of the shipping yard at intervals of 1 to 4 days. Apologies. This unit does not have access to cargo inventory lists.
Wow.
Kill mode re-engaged. Have a nice day.
Looks like we're doing this. Ah! Out of my way!
I love how he just runs up and drop kicks the thing.
Tools for the job.
Get him, Sam. Ah, crap. We got other hostiles here. I need to get a proper weapon now. I always forget about that thing to slow down the time.
One order of frickin' fan coming up. This area has been sanitized.
Alright, let's see what we can find on this dude here. He's got anything useful on him? Alright, good enough. I was hoping maybe he had a little more information on him, but no such luck. Okay, let's go have another chat with Cedric. Hey, we're going up this time. Sorry, lady. We don't need an appointment to go speak with him.
Inspector, to what do I owe the pleasure? Ooh, I love this part. The big reveal. So tell me, what happened? What makes you say that? Hacking the Automex. So that was our skimmer's game. But why? Everything that was stolen has seemed random. I certainly see no pattern. A cover-up. I see. The random theft was a smokescreen to hide what the culprit really wanted. I must say, Inspector, you've done excellent work on this case. Then that just leaves how the culprit knew where their true target would be, or indeed, that Slug would soon possess it. Am I right to think what you found in my office earlier was the other half of this listening device?
Probably.
Not quite, Inspector. That listening device belongs to me. I lent it to Halcyon Helen to assist her with role research. Unbelievable. I helped her, gave her whatever she needed. I thought we were doing each other a good turn. This is a betrayal, Inspector. I do not take betrayal lightly.
Well, there's not much you
Helen
can do
should
considering
consider
she's
herself
dead.
very lucky indeed that she is already among the dead. And that some other bastard beat me to putting her in the ground. Yes, I suppose we have. There is, however, a slight chronological incongruency to it. I now have a motive to kill Halcyon Helen, but Halcyon Helen is already dead. If I'd known Helen was stealing from me, I may very well have killed her, or had her killed. Alas, I did not. Oh, that is good, Inspector. Now you are thinking in the manner you must if you intend to get to the bottom of this mess. I wish you luck with your investigation, though I doubt you'll need it. You'll find Helen's murderer. I'm confident of that. Now, if you'll excuse me, I must find a way to excise my anger that minimally damages my business empire. I expect it will involve shooting quite a lot of guns.
Well, I mean, he's got quite the collection over there on the wall. Alright, what mission do we want to tackle next? We'll go talk to him later. Let's go speak with this bellhop. The chef really seemed to... Was it the chef or the actor? One of them really seemed to talk up this bellhop a lot. And I think it's a good idea to go have a little chat with him. See if they know anything. Then we need to go chat with this profitability person. I feel like that's an additional layer here that we need to uncover. But first things first, we'll go deal with this person. And I'm gonna save because the last time I was in this part, it like froze on me. And I think it did again. Oh, that's nice. Alright, I think we're still here. I think we're still on the stream. You guys can hear me, right? Everything good? Okay. That was weird. It seems like this area is, like, known for freezing and stuff. Oh, crap.
Felix!
Okay. Threat has been neutralized. Those dudes, definitely infected by that parasite. We need to get to the bottom of that as well.
The liquid in this pool is currently toxic. Swimming is not advised for elderly customers and lab sprats.
The pool plaza is currently closed to guests.
What? What's going on here? I want answers.
Oh, you're that inspector. Right. Sorry, but the pool's currently closed on account of it stinking worse than my boss. What can I do for you? Space me if I knew. I got here from my shift this morning and found it this way. They can't yell at me for this one, which is good, because a lot of folks seem upset by it. Gee, you're pretty sharp. Yeah, the reception party would have extended out here, but we had to close it off. What with the contamination. And now the reception ain't happening anyway. Can't do much now but wait for the stench to wear off. We found the individual hired to clean face down in a puddle of his own spit in the orchards. Guess he won't be helping. Wow, they should have just cut out the wage garnisher and hired you. Why don't you add your mix to the pool doohickey over yonder? And that's usually what the last guy did. So long as you don't want to go in, I can answer anything you like. Yeah, it's part of the job. I think I'm listed as a security consultant. But all that really means is that if I'm caught without this thing, I get put on pool guard duty. I don't know what happens if I'm caught without it on pool guard duty, but I know that I don't want to find out.
Okay.
Yep, still dead. Usually Rizzo's is pretty good at making sure the people they hire ain't got tripicale for brains. But that fella clearly wasn't worth trusting. I met him briefly once. Seemed level-headed enough, but that must have been just a front. Otherwise, he wouldn't have made such a mess of things. Sounds good to me.
Alright. Leave him here.
Timeline discrepancy analysis revealed. The chemical signature of this compound is 80% semblant of fertilizer used in the purpleberry orchards. The other 20% is semblant of pool water.
Interesting. Alright, well, we probably shouldn't be down here, but we are. I love how our reputation decreased at that one group.
You know, I don't remember the pool making those sizzling noises before. Something happened? Oh, boy. Listen, you better make yourself scarce before somebody catches wind of this. I don't think management is gonna be happy.
Oh, okay.
Please, I think you've helped enough. Lost, what am I gonna do?
I think we made things worse. Well, let's hope we can find the pool chemical at some point, and maybe we can
Death knockout court.
fix it.
Pretty much just toss ball for folks who don't want to get their hands dirty.
I think they'd have some kind of like fencing or something around their little court here. I'd imagine the ball would fall off pretty easily there. Well, maybe it's not a good idea to just try to help with every incident. That was, unfortunate for that guy. He's probably going to get in a lot of trouble. And now this gate's open. See, earlier, I guess you just must have had to have done like a certain that mission where we, talked to the chef or whatever. Because this thing was closed earlier. Now we can actually go down here. This map is freaking huge. It doesn't seem like when you first got here, I don't know about anyone else, but when I first arrived, I didn't really think it was going to be that big of a map, to be honest. I was kind of like, Looks like Gorgon was bigger, and then you actually get here, and it's like, oh wow, this place is huge. Oh, what are these things? It's like bats?
That's the last of them!
Great, another body. Oh, crap! Where did these guys come from? Something tells me don't want to be our friend. Just saying. What is this thing? I thought it was like a weapon or something we could take. I don't really care about the shovel. I was more looking at the other item there. What do you got on you? Anything good? Alright. Well, poor Bellhop Owens is dead. Thought maybe we could investigate here, but I guess that's not happening. It's our updated thing here. We'll have to go confront him here in a second. First things first, we're tracking down this person. We're already out here. We've come this far. We're not turning around and heading back yet. We're going to go confront this person. First things first, might as well use a workbench. Got anything it needs repaired? This could be repaired. Yeah, I mean, we've come this far, we might as well. Good lord, we have to go a long ways from the looks of it here. Keep up, guys. Got a long way to go here. See, I don't like how the things are not rendering on this DLC. I don't know if it's because we were playing on base PS4, what the deal is. Giving me cyberpunk vibes, the thing's not rendering. Oh, we got another body. Holy crap. This person is missing an arm.
Here they come!
Oh, that could be what caused them to be missing an arm. What is this?
Everyone all right?
There's some weird stuff going on here. What do we got? Where they take the ammo. Can never have enough ammo. Holy crap, a mega canine? You know, these bellhops really shouldn't have been venturing out here. Just saying. Does not seem like a good idea for them to be out here. What's our buddy's name who greeted us? Norvell or something like that? He better stay away from this area. We are a long ways away from the hotel. And that is a long ways down, too. Alright, not gonna lie, this is pretty cool. Oh,
I don't
hello.
think we ever respected a gate in this colony.
That one of those cat, yep, a woolly cow. Can you pet them? Hunting supplies.
Gunther, I need to ask you something.
Huh?
Who in the hell is Gunter? I told you to call me.
Oh, hey there, stranger. Don't mean to interrupt your business, but have you seen a stray mechanical wandering about? 3 legs, conical body, wearing a worker's hat, woefully unsuited for combat. Oh, that's not good. I hope she hasn't gotten herself into any trouble. Oh, I ain't no hunter. At least not in the traditional sense. Wrenches always suited me better than firearms. A mechanical under my care up and wandered off, that's all. I gotta get her back before anyone notices that either of us are missing. The shopkeep says I should buy one of his rifles and go looking myself. But like my machine, I'm not combat inclined.
SAM units excel at finding dirt in hidden places.
I know it's a pain, but I think I need some outside help. Job or no job, I'm not leaving Betty out in the wastes. Hey, thanks so much. It would have been mighty lonely without her. Being unemployed, I mean. Be lonely being unemployed. If you find Betty, try sneaking up and hacking her. If you can't do that, finding a way to stop her current routines should send her back home.
Okay. Hey, you there. What do you know?
Welcome to Hunter Legal's Legal Hunter Supplies. I am Hunter Legal. How might I help you today? Unusual. This whole land complex is a failed wildlife exhibition turned hunting reserve. You can't go 10 feet without stepping in unusual. But I reckon you're asking about people unusual. I'd go have a chat with the prophet of profitability. Maybe she can intuit you in the right direction or something. But she is mighty far in the depths of the reserve. Perhaps you should purchase one of my fine armaments for the journey.
Yeah, of course you want me to buy one of your things.
I'm sure I don't know what you mean. It is a perfectly normal name for a shop dispensing hunter supplies. No, these are supplies for hunters. Hunter supplies. It works either way. It works either way.
Keep telling yourself that.
I wish I thought to get that sign switched out when I changed my name. Where better to sell hunter supplies than in the depths of the wilds? Surrounded by creatures that are just waiting to devour you. I've got an excuse, but the Prophet and her retreat don't. And they're even farther out. Prophet said I should gift her some rifles to improve my aura or something.
That's a little
I told
weird.
her what she could do with her aura. Haven't spoken to her since. But you look like you're smart enough to not make the decision that she'll invariably regret. Hunter supplies. Get your hunter supplies.
Alright, what do you got here, my friend? Not really seeing anything that stands out compared to what we already have. Yeah, sorry there, Hunter, but we don't really, you don't really have anything for us. Have to keep that in mind. Because it seems like we find these like things around that are almost like comics and that, and maybe it's like, maybe they're kind of clues as to what's happening. What is going on here? Maybe not in the sense of like what's happening, but maybe clues of like what they're gonna do next, or like what we could be expecting in the future, you know? Okay, let's see what the profitability has to say. Number one, why are they way out here? The Candy Canyons. Get him. There you go, Felix. Alright, good job, guys. Good job. I was searching to see what all these people have, or these creatures have on them. Sometimes I just like to sit back and let them handle it, you know? And we're carrying too much, aren't we? Can't move properly. Yep. Might as well break some of these things down and get parts for it, you know? Things that we don't use.
Sticky substance stuck in chassis. Initiating self-cleaning mode now. Awesome. Infestation encroaching.
Oh! Crap. We're gonna need an actual weapon here.
Centrifuge mode activated. Crew member requires matrix.
Crap, crap, crap.
Operations are messy.
There's some nasty creatures here that we're fighting.
Cleaning cycle complete.
Alright. Well, that's been dealt with. Good God. Did not realize what we were walking into here. Alright, so now we're going to an abandoned bunker. Interesting place to be hanging out. Rizzo Spectrum Brown. To think this is what it's all about. Halcyon Helen was coming to promote this stuff, and what a mess that turned out to be. But we will find this. We will find all the evidence we need to here. We're gonna solve this mystery. I'll get to the bottom of it sooner or later.
Cyanide is not intended for human ingestion.
Guess we're just gonna walk right on in here.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Shooting a productivity guru is terrible for your humors.
Yeah, I'm not trying to shoot you, lady. I'm just here for clues, you know? Why is this glowing here, but it's not letting me? Do anything.
Analysis suggests this to be a variety of herbs. Herbs have been uniformly treated with a pungent chemical mix. Warning: ingesting, smoking, or inserting non-corporation sanctioned substances into your ears may be harmful to your health. Prior analysis suggests these herbs reach peak effectiveness when users burn them and inhale the resulting smoke. Whether or not this increased effectiveness is good for an afflicted individual has yet to be determined. Analyzing complete. Substance appears to be a mix of industrial solvents and various essential oils. Substances include woolly cow dander remover, sprat oil, and starship surface wax.
Okay. Interesting.
Hypothesizing potential side effects from herb consumption. Most likely outcome, decapitation. Slight possibility of calculation error.
I don't think you have to worry about decapitation here. Alright, so you're the prophet of profitability, huh?
Fruitful and productive welcome, brother. I had a feeling you would visit me. I offer a wide variety of productivity seminars. I hope you'll consider taking one. But I should remember my manners. To what do I owe the pleasure of the Special Inspector's arrival?
You tell me.
My disciples come to and from the Grand Colonial, bringing supplies and information. Knowing what happens at the hotel affects my livelihood, after all. With that said, I'd love to involve you in one of my productivity seminars. We should clear you of all those nasty, nasty humors hampering your potential. Yes, I understand the pressure of one's employment all too well. We've lately been looking into more ways to bolster the retreat stock of bits. But you needn't worry about how this little conversation is affecting my livelihood, brother. Please, take your time. I'm delighted to extend my desire to aid you, brother. How might I assist?
Yeah, how might you assist?
Oh? I'm surprised. I wouldn't think the two of us would have much to discuss about her. We may have had some terse interactions before her death, which I most certainly regret. But beyond those, well, never mind. What would you care to know? I wouldn't necessarily say that. The media tends to exaggerate. I will admit that her remarks about my seminars were rather unfortunate. However, I certainly wouldn't sharpen any sabers over it, if that's what you mean to imply. I only do that when my clients skimp on their bills. I did not. She had no interest in my seminars, and I had no interest in attempting to convert a stubborn actress. Why would I have had any cause to engage with her further?
I don't know.
Why, I've been at the Wilderness Exploitation Reserve for quite some time now, as my disciples can attest.
Yeah, like they'd
In
lie.
fact, I haven't visited the Colonials since
Or like
I
they'd tell
arrived
me the
several
truth if you
weeks
told
ago.
them not to.
Bad energies, you understand. I hope you now realize that I had nothing to do with Helen's demise. I'm pleased that you noticed. Excellent eye, brother. The compound they're treated with is my own invention, designed to unlock an individual's true productive potential when burned. I can't say any more. Trade secrets, you know. None of my clients have ever complained, so I'm sure they're perfectly safe. Is there anything else?
Maybe they didn't complain because they were dead. Alright, still not fully sure what to make of her yet.
Hello, welcome to the Prophet of Profitability's Private Prosperity Retreat. Stay
Try saying that
positive,
5
and
times
soon
fast.
all your humors will be balanced. At least, that's what I keep telling myself. Anyway, I'm Aaliyah Mason. I work as the Prophet's right-hand woman. What can I do for you? If you felt imbalanced and unproductive, linger in your malaise no longer. We have all the amenities and practices for calming the ill humors strangling your potential. Sit for hours in our sweat house and sweat them out. Or stand amidst burning coals and feel your productive inhibitions burn away. And remember, think positive. Positivity equals productivity equals profitability.
Okay.
Of course, I've been studying under her for years. I know each of her techniques more or less by heart, and even have some variations of my own, such as the quintuple daily stomach purges. She's promised me that I'd be allowed to open my own branch of the retreat someday soon. Of course, I've been waiting on someday soon for coming up on 4 years now. I'm sure it's gonna happen anytime now. Oh, terribly sorry if I gave you that impression. I had a cramp. It's better now. I mean, it might be nice if I had a little inclination of whether the Prophet appreciated all the cooking and cleaning and hours of meditation I do on a daily basis. But whatever she thinks isn't for me to question. I'll do my best to be more chipper.
Okay.
Oh my. Yes, this is important enough for me to delay my bi-hourly self-flagellation. Ask away. Yes, the circumstances there are quite unfortunate. For a time, the Prophet was completely despondent. Even the hot coal walks weren't buoying her spirits as they usually do. However, we recently had a high-profile visitor whose presence seemed to alleviate whatever the Prophet's fears were.
And who was that?
I'm actually not entirely certain. It was a surreptitious visit that stood out because it was surreptitious. Whoever it was must have paid the Prophet quite a lot to keep things quiet. At least that's the only reason I can think of for intentionally keeping things so hush-hush. Well, by and large, no. But something rather odd did happen regarding the Prophet recently.
And what was
A few
that?
hours after our high-profile visitor arrived a couple of days ago, the Prophet asked me to take over sessions for the remainder of the day. At first, I was excited. Thought it was my chance to show her what I could do in charge. But then I saw that she was deeply worried about something. No one saw her until the next day. I was here at the retreat in the company of the other disciples and clients. I rarely have more than a few minutes of alone time. Which is fine, of course. I do what I do in the service of the Prophet, who will, I'm sure, reward me for my sacrifice. Eventually. Certainly. Actually, before you go, I want to report something suspicious. I
all
noticed
ears.
the Prophet's dragging something, a bundle, away from the retreat after that high-profile guest arrived. Normally, I'm the one who does her laundry, so it was strange. Especially because whatever she was dragging seemed oddly human-shaped. I think so. Had the right size and shape.
Alright. That's definitely interesting. We're gonna have to have another chat with the Prophet here in a second. First things first, let's use this terminal. Alright, I was hoping to find a little more information on there, but we'll make do with what we got. Let's do a little more investigating here. I'm not trusting this Prophet of profitability and her high-profile guest. Something seems suspicious about that. Now the only question is, who was this high-profile guest?
Timeline discrepancy detected. Identifying human footprints leading out into the wilderness. It is unusual for productivity disciples to wander more than a few feet from the camp. Scanning. No. Helen's distinctive shoe size not found. Judging by footprint depressions and shoe size, these prints were either made by the Prophet of Profitability or Adjutant Sophia Akande. Error. Recalibrating. These footprints were made by the Prophet of Profitability.
Now we're getting somewhere.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Here they come!
Wrong tool for the job.
good. I think I'm out in like the Wild West or some kind of desert here. Not seem like your typical wilderness
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
treat.
Judging by the shape of this indentation in the dirt, a person of medium height and build laid here for a number of hours. Scanning for other details. Only additional signs of disturbance are a few marks in the dirt. No sign of struggle or evidence of wildlife consumption of body. Suspected likelihood of user correctness, 86%.
Alright. So the person got up, so obviously they weren't killed.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
What the hell are we dealing with here?
Detected additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability.
Not sure what to make of this yet.
Timeline discrepancy detected nearby.
Just more
Detected
footprints.
additional tracks belonging to the Prophet of Profitability.
Alright, let's go have a chat here. So whatever person they just drug out there obviously must have gotten up and left or something. I'm really curious to know what that's about. So we gotta get to the bottom of this. Halcyon Helen versus the Brain Eaters. Kind of wish you could watch these. Like, you remember on GTA 5, you could watch like the TVs or like go into the theaters and stuff and see like little mini movies and that. It had some weird stuff. I kind of wish I did that here in this game. You could see like clips of like the shows and stuff. I think that'd be kind of funny. Alright, Prophet. I have some more questions for you.
Welcome back, brother. I'm delighted to extend my desire to aid you, brother. How might I assist? Who said that? I'll be sure to give them a special seminar on not needlessly implicating the person who puts food on their table. It was a bundle of clothing, brother. Even productivity geniuses need to do laundry from time to time. I'd say that I have a lot of clothing, but I think you already know that we prophets only have a moderate amount of worldly possessions. I had a visitor, yes, but as it turned out, some of my productivity techniques were too much for them. I had to drag them out by hand. But their peers came and collected them shortly thereafter. I'm sure whichever attendee it was is perfectly safe now. Yes, that's correct. She made it clear that my seminars were of no interest to her. Well, I suppose that does complicate things. Whatever the case, I didn't care to mention Helen's change in decision because she never showed up. I don't see how it matters. Oh, really? What did you find there? What did I dump? Clever work, Inspector. It seems even I can't slide my way out of the trap you've so intricately weaved. I admit it. I killed Helen. By mistake.
What?
Helen changed her mind and wanted to attend one of my sessions. I, knowing the importance of the seminar, desired to truly galvanize her. Though not to stop her heart. So when it came time, I chose to double Helen's dosage of productivity-enhancing herbs. I left her to meditate, and when I returned, she was dead. After that, I entered a less than coherent state. One of my disciples, it seems, witnessed me as I dragged Helen's body out into the wilderness.
But that's not what she died from.
I'm no medical professional, but that certainly seemed the case. Usually my customers at least writhe or mumble after a session. My productivity-enhancing herbs typically do induce sluggishness, but I suppose they must have been enough to do her in, if her constitution was truly that weak. Laws, no. I hate guns. If I ever wanted to kill someone on purpose, I would have used a blunt weapon. Nothing quite like clubbing someone over the head.
I agree, but...
Do you jest? The guests at the Colonial eat no shortage of strange things, but I think corpses are perhaps too strange. The creatures of the wilderness are much less picky. Besides, the hotel is ridiculously far. I couldn't have made it all that way without someone realizing I was dragging a corpse. What? Is this some kind of joke? You're an inspector. It's your job to arrest me, isn't it?
But that's not how she died.
I don't believe you. I think this is all a trick. You're trying to catch me in a lie. Get me to reveal my productivity secrets. No. Someone must have moved it after I killed her. One of my business rivals, waiting for me to fall into a false sense of security so they can strike. No. You can't trick me. I finally discovered what's happening. You've been paid off. Someone else learned that I killed Helen, and is going to use that information to blackmail me. You think I'm going to let this injustice happen? Ha! Tell the constable that I killed Helen. It's 1,000 times less miserable than whatever my enemies have planned. Yes. One step ahead as always, shadowy corporate figures. You'll never get my secrets. Never.
Okay. She seems to be a little crazy. We got some very interesting findings to deliver to our person there. Search around this place, see if we can find any more clues, you know? Okay.
Invasive contaminants detected. Neutralized.
Make you smile.
Putting trash in its rightful place for more.
Alright, let's take a look at this terminal, see if we can find anything. Yes. Okay, what do we got here? This didn't quite have the information I was looking for. I thought maybe there'd be something regarding Helen down here. This definitely looks like an odd place down here. And I wonder why they had so many of these people down here. Okay, this terminal's gotta have something on it, right? Gonna search around a little bit more down here before we go back and report our findings. Okay, that door is sealed. That's nice. Okay, that didn't do anything. I thought maybe that would unseal it. Ha! I was right! I didn't realize this was going to be an elevator, but... glad that, worked out. What is this leading us to? What is some kind of cave? What have we wandered into here?
Clean cycle rescue, industrial stain.
Let's just get started. Yeah, now that was fun.
What is this place? The hell?
Hey, Boss, watch this.
Okay, Felix, that really didn't do anything to him. Just saying. Like, I love that your heart's in it and everything, but that really didn't do much to help. Why do I feel like we're gonna walk into some kind of like giant creature, like bigger than these things? What am I getting hit by? Holy crap, there's two of them. Alright, reload, reload. Just gotta create a little distance. Crap, crap, crap. Oh dear God, there's too many of them. For whatever reason, like we're moving in slow motion. Finally. That was intense. Did not think we were going to make it there for a second. Alright, everyone, we made it. Sometimes I go a little quiet, and I apologize for that during like intense fights like that, but I just have to, a lot of times it's just because I'm trying to focus. That's the only reason like I go quiet like that. At least you're getting plenty of action this stream. Alright, we're taking that. Actually, no, we're gonna do this mission first. Alright, this was definitely a disaster of a place to be. No idea what's going on here in this cave, but it appears we got rid of everything it needed to be gotten rid of. Do a little investigating now. We're gonna take them because they need to be stopped, those parasites. Trying to figure out if there's another, like, way to go down further here, or if I'm just gonna have to go back to that elevator. Alright, we're gonna have to go back, I think, the way we came from. Just wanted to be sure, though, I didn't miss anything. Probably still missed something important, but... Oh well. I am impressed we managed to clear this place out, though, without dying. That, I think, is an accomplishment. What is this thing? Yeah, my opinion, I think that's an accomplishment. I think that might have been the profitability's secrets here. I think we probably did some. I think we probably made her mad with what we just did there, but she'll just have to get over it. Okay, let's get out of here before they find out what we've done. Because I'm about 99% sure that that has something to do with the profitabilities stuff. And I don't think she's going to be too happy to find all those things were killed. Just my guess. I could be wrong. Alright, so what do you guys think so far of this? Who do you think the killer is? Also, speaking of killer and stuff like that, I pre-ordered Resident Evil 8, Resident Evil Village, whatever you want to call it. If you guys want to see me stream that, let me know. So I'm going to play it either way, but I might stream that if you guys are interested in it. You guys can see me get scared. Oh, great. Another one of these.
Mode activated.
Everyone all right?
Alright. Take care of the mega ones pretty easy now. What's that? I don't like those sounds. Yeah, I think that comes out next week. We're gonna finish this before we stream. I like to finish a game in its entirety before I start another one, because what ends up happening is, like, let's say I start playing Resident Evil and I don't finish this, I won't finish this. I'm one of those, like, I have to play something all the way through before I start another game, because then the chances of me going back to this game are very slim. But I did pre-order the game.
Good news, customer. All germs and contaminants have been neutralized.
And I think I'll stream it, assuming you guys are interested in that. I know I said I was going to do The Walking Dead next, but that was before I pre-ordered the new Resident Evil game. So it's one of those deals where it's like, well, I think we're gonna have to call an audible here. The Walking Dead stream will happen though eventually. Like, we're gonna play through this at some point.
Commander, you ever wonder why they put lights on our armor?
Okay, I'm so glad these guys are friendly. I'm glad I, like, didn't start firing right away. Because that could have gotten really ugly. Oh, I think we found her. Oh, no. Protect the mechanical. Don't hurt Betty. Hey, you're not the dude from SpongeBob. Don't be yelling my leg. He's going to be coming after us for gimmick infringement.
No cacaos detected nearby. Returning to slug maintenance worker. No cacaos detected nearby. Returning to slug maintenance worker. No cacaos detected nearby. Returning to slug maintenance worker. Rebooting. No cacaos detected nearby. Returning to slug maintenance worker.
Come on, hack.
No cacaos detected nearby. Returning to slug maintenance worker.
I have a feeling this thing's gonna like self-destruct or something here.
No cacaos detected nearby. Returning to slug maintenance worker.
Alright, I think we handled it. You there, go get your mechanical. It's right up the hill.
I almost can't believe it. Betty found her way back. Here I was thinking I'd never see her again. Oh, Betty, you big goof. What were you thinking in that little metal noggin of yours? You nearly worried me to death. And ain't you just the most reliable freelancer in the colony? Let me just take a look at Betty here and we'll talk about payment. Yep, that's right. Her parameters for movement and target acquisition are a mess. I'll bring her back to the garage and get her sorted out. Since Betty's back safe and sound, I'll be sure to let my coworkers know that you're a good one. Here's some money for your effort. Least I can do to show my thanks.
No problem.
Oh, I won't be turning my back on Betty again, believe me. Thanks again for all your help. You really saved us both from the edge.
Alright, I'm glad I could be of assistance. Let's see what mission we have selected next. Nope, we gotta get back to this. We gotta go confront Spencer. And because that's such a long ways away, and who knows what we're gonna be waiting on, let's head back here. Let's fast travel. Try to get in here. Hey, what's up? Okay, why can't I zoom in on this map here? Any other time it lets me zoom, and this time it's not. I like this DLC so far. It's a lot of fun. I don't know if you played the actual game or is this just a DLC that you've downloaded, because both are good. This poor guy. No, we did not do that either. That was not my crew was doing. They were dead when we got here. Same with this poor guy. See, these bellhops, for some reason, like coming out here, and it's not a good idea. That area is definitely dangerous, although the hotel doesn't seem to be much safer, given that's where a person died whose murder we're investigating. No, I didn't mean to use that button. That's nice.
Job classification.
Okay, well thanks, companions. See, this thing here is not an actual weapon. It's more of a thing to help you find clues. Like, you look through it, and it will pick up clues if there's any nearby for our investigation. And we have one person of interest. Well, we have several people of interest, but the Spencer guy, we keep coming back to him. Definitely got to investigate him a little closer. But yeah, this DLC is really good. The other DLC is a lot of fun too. The Peril and Gorgon one. The maps are huge, too, for the DLC. And that's the person whose murder we're investigating. She unfortunately died. Halcyon Helen.
What floor would you like to visit? If you see Black Hole Birdie, be sure to get an autograph for me. Just joking. I've already got one.
Okay. We are not going to go see that Black Hole Birdie person, though. Yeah, we'll have to go chat with the Spencer guy again, which I'm not looking forward to. Last time he did, the guy does not shut up.
You're here. I hope you have the Photon Proto-Distributor, or we're never leaving this damn facility. That was from the Twin Spies. I played a sentient mechanical. Ask me anything at all. I might even give you a straight answer.
Okay.
Oh, have you now? Please do go on. Don't leave me in suspense. Tampering? No, no, no. I just happened to be passing through the kitchen and saw a dish that looked good. If being hungry is a crime, you better indict 3/4 of Halcyon.
I don't know why he emphasized hungry like that.
What? That damn bellhop promised discretion. Well, if you must know, it's an appetite suppressant. How do you think I keep my form so lithe? Terror glands keep me from feeling hunger pangs. Oh, well, there's... maybe I just wanted to see what was in it. Oh, law. What a pathetic defense. As it so happens, I may not have had the terror gland acquired for personal use. I may have placed it in Bellamy's meal. But before you indict me, please, just listen. I wasn't trying to kill her.
Okay.
Just listen to me, please. She would have had to eat 6 or 7 of the glands to die, and even then it would be an extended, arduous process. No, really, you must listen. I wasn't trying to kill Bellamy. I only wanted her to be incapacitated during the Brown unveiling. With her out of commission, the next available celebrity, myself, would get to host the unveiling. Please think twice about telling the administrator of my misdeeds. If he learns the truth, what's left of my career will be left in shambles. Tell him it was a poisonous mushroom, or a bite from some poisonous insect. An accident. I promise I shall make up for my actions. Pay to erect a statue in Helen's honor, or perhaps even dedicate a performance to her memory.
I doubt anybody wants that, but okay.
My law, if you aren't a sadist. If I have a coronary before you make your decision, I will do my utmost to haunt you.
Had to mess with that guy, given he's been making our investigation difficult.
Next up, the finest seat in the house.
Alright. Now I gotta go report our findings. Hopefully, we have enough info now. I'm still not sure who did it. Like, there's still several, suspects, including the guy we're getting ready to go talk to. Like, I don't even trust them. This is our room, by the way. You get a nice penthouse when you stay here. And here's our board. These people died, unfortunately, so you can rule them out as suspects. Alright, so our investigation board. Alright, let's look at the list of victims here. You have Halcyon Helen, Dr. Blossom, and Constable Keene. The only thing that seemed to be in common with all these people was the way they died. Alright. I don't know why that guy isn't included. The mascot looking dude there wasn't included in a list of victims, because he died too.
Inspector.
Alright, Administrator.
Ms. Leyva earned that title, but not for the reasons you'd expect. The profit business has been profitable for the hotel. Not so much for Ms. Leyva's followers. So, tell me, what did you find? She wants to be arrested. That's not the kind of behavior I expect from a suspect. Perhaps she's carrying a guilty conscience. Does the Prophet strike you as a reasonable candidate for Helen's murderer?
No, but she thinks she killed her, which I can't seem to convince her otherwise.
I'll bear that in mind. Thank you for the update, Inspector. I'll include everything you've told me in my official report. Excellent. I trust you have a name for our poisoner. Oh, I am disappointed. I'd always believed Mr. Woolrich a man of high character. It pains me to order the arrest and detention of someone I admired. I'd like you to continue investigating Helen's murder. You've found the poisoner, but her killer remains at large. Closely, I trust. Tell me what you found. Of course he's got an alibi. He runs Sublight Underground. He probably starts his day by preparing half a dozen alibis. With that in mind, do you think Cedric was responsible for Helen's death? No motive. That's disappointing, because it's exactly the conclusion he'd want us to make. Unfortunately, even I don't have the authority to detain Cedric. His line of work is dangerous, though. There's always a chance for an accident.
I see what you're implying, but,
Well, I'm glad to hear that. I've already lost Dr. Blossom and Constable Keene, but at least Cedric's alive. The universe is a just place.
I don't know what I should say I know who killed, because I don't know who killed. Let's say it, though.
I've been waiting for this. Tell me, Inspector, who killed Halcyon Helen? I beg your pardon. You think I killed Halcyon Helen?
Yes.
I knew hiring you was a mistake. I expect you to deliver the name of Helen's killer. I expect you to deliver results, Inspector. And if you can't withstand the pressure, then I expect you to resign. We're done. Your services are no longer necessary. I'm defensive, Inspector, because I'm under attack. I am assaulted by your perfidious and baseless accusations. You're convinced I murdered Halcyon Helen. Fine. Show me some evidence.
Well, whoever it was definitely has been listening to our conversations.
Are you insane, or do you take me for a fool? No, I'm not going to wait. You had your chance. Wait, don't move a muscle. Someone's just tripped my alarm. And my security defenses. And killed my patrols. The distillery is under attack. Someone's after me, Inspector. I need you over here right now.
Oh, now you want my help.
Forget what I said. I'm renewing your contract as of this moment. Damn it. Someone's interfering with my transmission. Can you read the...
Whoever the real killer is, I got a feeling they're going after Mr. Ludovico. We need to catch up to him. Fast.
I guess, if we have to. Getting kind of tired of kicking my heels up in the penthouse all day.
All right. I got nothing going on.
We should definitely go. As for helping him, maybe we take the wait-and-see approach?
From the depths of Terra 2 to the heights of Eridanos, there's no mess that your SAM unit can't unstick, unclog, or unsully.
Whoever is attacking the distillation station is offering us a challenge. I say we accept.
Alright, sounds good to me.
What floor would you like to visit?
You know, I was really leaning towards him for a minute. I was strongly considering that administrator was a suspect, but now that he seems to be under attack, I'm not sure that that's the case anymore. The only reason I was thinking he might be a suspect is whoever the killer is seems to know, like, what our next move is going to be. Like, we were going to go talk to that mascot guy. He dies. We were going to go talk to that scientist. She dies. Every time this person just seems to be one step ahead. And then when we had to go to that one area, we got jumped by the slug crew. So somebody obviously has been keeping up with our progress of the investigation. That's the only reason why I was suspecting it might have been that guy. But now it seems he's under attack, so it can't be him. Alright, where is this place? Better get an actual weapon handy here. Just because I'm not sure what we're getting into. Oh, these people are just standing here. No problem. Don't care that our distillery is under attack. Alright. I'm going to do a quick save before we go in there, just in case we encounter, or just in case we die. Not planning on that, but rather be safe than sorry and have to lose our progress. Alright, any guesses who this is gonna be? What if it's the coroner? Not sure if I've thoroughly investigated her at all. She seemed awful excited by the thought of dead bodies and stuff. Like a little too excited. I don't know, I'm just kind of spitballing here because I really thought this guy was going to be our suspect. Oh, nice rainbow here. Got anything here? Ah, her hacking skill's just too low. You know, we really should be in a hurry. Oh, poor receptionist. They didn't deserve that. Whoa. I feel like Willy Wonka right now. Like, instead of candy, though, it's all this stuff.
Browse. That's a fancy way to say smash.
Spectrum. Not sure where we should go just yet.
Keep us out.
I got a bad feeling seeing all this ammo right here. Like, I have a feeling we're about to be in for a serious fight. Could be wrong.
I see you've stumbled upon a little peek into our distillery. Now that you've seen behind the scenes, I bet you're pretty thirsty. Well, not to worry. We have every flavor of Spectrum available to delight your palate.
Earlier there was something that said to collect like all the flavors of the Spectrum. So we're going to take one of every color.
Alcohol-based cleaners can compare to Samson Ray Acid Spray Premium Nozzle Attachment. Installation available for as low as 9 payments of 99.99 bits.
Alright, now we can take this back and then unlock a special case eventually. First things first, we gotta get rid of some stuff. Carry too many bottles of alcohol. I guess one could say you can never have too many, but in this case we're definitely carrying too many. Alright, let's get rid of some of this stuff here. Nope, nope, probably not a good idea to get drunk. I mean, what? Let's think this through here. But we'll definitely go back to that one place and get our reward for having all 8 flavors now. What's this? What is this thing we just picked up? Really need to quit picking up weapons. I cannot carry that much weight right now. Oh, hello. What do we got here? Looks like we're shooting a commercial of some sort. We know all about acting on this game. If you recall, we did like the movie scene early on. We were in Byzantium. Oh, that's weird. Clearly this room is important for something, but oh, we gotta go down. Here I am investigating my own thing. I'm not following the actual orders. I really hope that guy isn't in like too bad a danger right now, because if he is, he's definitely screwed at this point. Just saying. Like, we are not being very helpful. Actually, I'm not sure how to get down there. This one door over here is sealed. And I'm assuming that's where we need to go, but if we go through here, which we have already, there's like nothing else in this room. Like, you can't go anywhere else in here. There is an X on the floor. X marks the spot. No, of course not. Where's my clue thing at? Help me find any clues in here? Nope, of course not. I can't go through there. This is a little weird. Okay, we'll just... See, there has to be a way down there, other than just by jumping. I don't really just want to jump down there. Alright, we better do a save, because I don't know if the fall damage will kill me or not. Oh, I can't even jump over there. I was going to say, let's get like a nice running start and jump, but it's not working. Okay. That's cool. See, somehow we gotta get down there. Sometimes you just gotta struggle for a minute until you can figure out where you need to go. So this room seems kind of like glitched to me, like almost like you should be able to go through this door, but you can't. It doesn't say it's sealed. That's why I'm a little confused. Like, why would it let you go in there, but then... I don't know. No trespassing. So you'd think there'd be like a way to unlock that, like using, but are not able to hack that. Definitely just says something. Alright, we're gonna have to see if there's another way in. Like, it did take us there, but at the same time, I'm not 100% sure where you're supposed to go. Because that one door is sealed. We can't hack the terminal. And that one other thing is too... It won't let you jump down there. So I'm a little confused as to where we're supposed to go. Okay, there's like a different not exit, entrance. Oh, we got some not so friendly people over here. Don't let their smiles fool you, they are not friendly.
And maintenance job fulfilled.
Wow. So that's where we should have gone in the first place. But I guess we can't complain because we got all 8 flavors now, so we can eventually go unlock that one thing in the science lab. So it wasn't a complete waste of time, just a partial. Oh, I hope that's not his blood there on the floor. Hold up, who are you?
It's you. I had a feeling you'd catch up to me sooner or later, Inspector. I was just hoping you'd find me standing over the administrator's corpse.
What in law's name? Halcyon Helen, how are you still alive?
Oh, is that Ludovico I hear? Perfect. I'm so glad he's still in the building. Would you mind letting him know I'm about to blow his whole operation to flinders? Coming from anyone else, I might have scoffed. But you? I can believe you saw through my charade, Inspector.
I did say when her body was moved, I did say,
I've heard about you and your ship, Hawthorne.
was she really dead?
One of the few competent people left in this colony. That makes us two of a kind.
Oh, I'm not Hawthorne.
She was much more to me than a body double. Halcyon Helen was never one person. I shared this role with my twin sister, Belinda.
Oh, she had a twin.
Halcyon Helen's got a twin sister? I mean, yeah, it's obvious. You know, if you think about it.
Malfunction. Comprehension module is imminent for overload.
Belinda and I were the best kept secret in the business. Nobody could tell us apart. not a peevish, petty, miserable little worm like Quentin Ludovico. So when I discovered the truth, when I realized what Ludovico was about to unleash on this colony, Belinda paid the price.
My plan to save Halcyon. I'm not a murderer, Inspector. I acted in defense. I had to defend Halcyon's future.
Tell the truth, Ludovico. There's nothing safe about Spectrum Brown. You want to infest this entire colony with those disgusting parasites.
They're not parasites. These creatures are symbiotic life forms. They belong to the highest order of life form, capable of living in perfect harmony with humanity. The symbiotes evoke a feeling of joy in their host. A bliss so...
Yeah, about that. Those people creep me out, and those parasites need to go.
Substance obsolete. Oh, don't you see, Inspector? I want to bring joy back to Halcyon. I want this colony to smile again.
We don't need that kind of smile.
A host only turns violent if they're carrying too many symbiotes, or if they see you as a threat. In its natural state, the relationship between symbiote and host is perfectly harmless. Listen to me. I never wanted to take a life, but I had no choice. I couldn't let anyone destroy this colony's only chance at real happiness. But what about Helen? What about all the innocent people she's killed?
No one I crossed off was innocent. Have you met Dr. Blossom? She was practically a reptile. A cold-blooded psychopath who toyed with human lives in the
What about Constable Keene?
Advancement. Leora Blossom wasn't a person. She was a weapon in Ludovico's arsenal.
Like, I'm not disagreeing about this person here.
I call it disarming my enemy. The mascot was a spy working for Ludovico. He was ordered to keep an eye on Belinda and I, and report back to his master.
You're being paranoid. I barely knew the fellow.
Don't try to deny it. Anywhere Belinda and I went, that mascot was there, just watching us with those cold, dead eyes.
Okay, and he was in our room.
That doesn't surprise me at all. He was on Ludovico's side, just like the others. Dr. Leora Blossom, Maria Keene, that flackwit of a mascot, they were standing between me and Ludovico, so I did what I had to do. I went through them. She was on Ludovico's side. When she realized I was alive, she refused to stay silent. I gave Maria a chance. I told her about Belinda. I asked for her help, but she turned me down. She was honor-bound to report me to Ludovico. Maria had a duty to her company, and I had a duty to Belinda. We both did what we had to. But in the end, I was the faster shot. You know what you need to do. Help me avenge Belinda. Help me put a stop to this.
Don't listen to her. Listen to me. Throw in with Helen and you destroy Halcyon's only chance at real happiness. Think of the future, Inspector. A lifetime of bliss and joy for every colonist in Halcyon. We can make that happen.
I don't think so. Okay, I'm definitely siding with Helen here in this situation because I've seen what those parasites do to people, and you guys have seen it. That's not healthy. That is not a way to make people happy. That is not a way to put a smile on people's faces, like Joker-esque like. This administrator guy needs to be stopped, in my opinion. So, we're siding with Helen.
Sounds good to me. Let's get out of here.
We don't have a lot of time. We need to get out of here.
Not so fast. I've sealed the bulkhead doors. You're staying right where you are. I'm sorry to do this to you, Inspector. Truly I am. If it's any consolation, Helen has brought some remarkably powerful explosives. Your death should be instantaneous. Goodbye, Inspector. Helen, we won't meet again.
Damn it. He sealed us in, but I think I know another way out. Follow me and stay close.
Alright, well, let's go.
Head through that door. There's another way out.
Whoa, holy crap. Oh, that's sealed. Oh, that door. Thank you. Yeah. Gotta push it. Holy crap!
Nice work, Inspector. We may have put a stop to Ludovico's operations, but he's still at large. He's probably gone into hiding, so we're going to root him out.
And how do you plan on doing that?
This entire complex has been exposed to those parasites. Law only knows how many they've infected. Most of them won't even know they're carrying a parasite inside of them. If they're showing symptoms, it's probably already too late. Boundless energy, insufferable joy, an almost saccharine attitude of optimism.
Don't forget the creepy
Just
smile.
like that, parasites bursting out of their bodies, fat and wriggling with vital energy. You're a step ahead of me, Inspector. An airborne pesticide of some kind. I think you may be onto something. Let's meet back at your penthouse. We'll ready our next move. See you soon, Inspector.
I have questions, but I'd rather discuss them at the penthouse, to be honest. So this was quite the twist. So I thought she was just playing dead, but apparently she had a twin. So that's a different revelation than I was expecting. I'm not completely shocked to see her. I did jokingly say when her body was gone from the ballroom before we saw that body in the what's it called? The morgue there. I was kind of like, maybe she just got up and walked away. I think she's tricking us. But I guess that was her twin sister. So that's a nice twist. I respect that. It wasn't super obvious. My suspicions about the administrator, though, were correct. I did think he was behind this. It turns out I was at least partially right on that. He's created these parasites. And as you can see, these dudes cannot be trusted. And see, it makes sense too when you think now, when earlier in the thing when we were like, okay, clearly we're dealing with somebody who is familiar with Halcyon Helen's work, familiar with like the weaponry used and things like that, so go figure, who better would know than her herself. I'm sure Cedric will be pleased to find out that the administrator's gone mad. Oh, we got more of these dudes.
You want some of this?
I love it. I love the drop kick. Alright, we gotta get back up to our room ASAP. I don't know how many more of these things are out here. This is madness. Yeah, this definitely took an interesting turn, not gonna lie. Put out of their happiness, that's a funny trophy. So this was an interesting development. Halcyon Helen is alive after all. We definitely have some questions for her. I just didn't feel comfortable asking back there in the lab. It's kind of like one of those deals where, let's get out of here. Then we'll go discuss our things back in the room. That way the other members of my crew will be able to hear as well what's going on.
What floor would you like to visit?
We're going to the top.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Alright.
It's strange. When you walk through that door, I half expected to see Belinda. Belinda and I practically shared a life. Losing her feels like losing a limb. She's conspicuous by her absence. Thank you, but no. I can't grieve properly while Ludovico's still breathing. So let's see if we can't solve that problem first. We shut down Ludovico's distillation plant, but he's not gonna sit idly by. If you can't use Spectrum Brown to infect the colony, I'll resort to some kind of backup plan. I stole this formula from Dr. Blossom, a failed prototype of Spectrum Brown. Look at this. The prototype had the opposite effect, and actually made you immune to the parasites. I obviously can't be seen gallivanting across Eridanos. And after that display back at the station, it's obvious to me that you know what you're doing. We're going to need 2 ingredients. A sample of essence of sprat, and 1 intact pod of parasite eggs. Cedric's warehouse in the Peril spaceport almost certainly carries a batch of sprat essence. As for the pod, I'd check the Wilderness Reserve if I were you. I'm glad one of us is an expert. Most of what I know is based on Dr. Blossom's notes. Here's what I understand. Sprats have an adaptive immune system. They don't suffer from the diseases and parasites they carry. It's one reason why you'll see them in every corner of the colony. Dr. Blossom experimented with sprats and accidentally discovered a way to become immune to the parasites. That's probably when she decided to switch to human testing. You're a scientist and an inspector? You really are full of surprises.
I'm the best freelancer in the galaxy.
Use the ingredients to synthesize an antiparasitic. I'm glad I could count on your expertise. Once you're finished, head to the pilot house. We'll hijack the control system and disperse the cure into the atmosphere. That should kill off most of the parasites. I like the way you think, Inspector. We could use another ally. I know Cedric. There's nothing he wants more than a chance to eliminate Ludovico. We could use him on our side. Best of luck, Inspector. I'm counting on you. Why, Inspector? Am I being questioned? Fair enough. I do owe you at least a few honest answers. Belinda and I shared the role of Helen, but she was also the only person who knew the real me. To the rest of the colony, I'm Halcyon Helen, but to my sister, I was just Ruth. I could be myself around Belinda, and she could be herself around me. She was my only sister, but she was also my only friend.
That's depressing.
Parents, naturally. An agent, a couple of directors. None of them had any reason to reveal the truth. To them, Helen was a brand. Revealing our secret meant damaging that brand. Damaging that brand meant losing money. Nobody in this colony wants to lose money.
Obviously.
Belinda and I saw Helen as an act of theatric sleight of hand. We enjoyed the deception, the challenge. We wanted to see how far we could go. And if I hadn't underestimated Ludovico, you and I probably wouldn't be talking about Belinda in the past tense. We wouldn't be talking about her at all. It should have been me in that ballroom. Belinda died because I was careless. Never mind that. If you've got something else to ask me, now's the time. No. Belinda enjoyed the secrecy. She could slip into the role of Halcyon Helen, attend social events on my behalf, perform a few stunts, deliver a few lines. And then, when she grew tired of all the people and all the attention, all she had to do was slip out of the role and be my sister again. She was the secret twin. She had a comfortable life in the shadows, an easier life. I made sure of that. What I want is my sister back, but I'll settle for killing Ludovico. I'm glad I could satisfy your curiosity. Yes, Inspector, I did. Leora Blossom and Maria Keene were on Ludovico's side. They chose to stand between me and my sister's killer. I had to cross them off. Would you believe me if I said I gave the constable a chance? I spoke to her in her office. I told her everything. Belinda, Ludovico, the parasites, all of it. Maria said I was guilty of corporate sabotage, and that she had a duty to report me. She told me how sorry she was, and I told her the same thing. And then I shot her.
That's disappointing that
Maria
Keene
was
wouldn't take
defending
our
my
side.
sister's killer. If someone murdered one of your crew in cold blood, what would you do?
Kill him?
So you do understand. Was there anything else? Yes, this is mine. I'd kept notes on everything I suspected, everything I'd discovered. It's all here, all in code. Belinda and we had a secret way of communicating. Words and phrases that had a special meaning to us. Numbers and dates that were only important to the two of us. Only two people in the universe knew that language. That's kind of you. Thank you. You don't know how many times I relived this moment in my mind. I discovered what Ludovico was up to when I toured the orchards. I threatened to expose his plan. Ludovico decided to eliminate me. He programmed Burbage 3001 to fire on his command and disabled the security cameras in the ballroom. Only, he didn't know about Belinda.
Oh,
I'm
crap.
sure he thought it was my skull he caved in with a bottle of Spectrum Brown. Burbage covered his blow with the plasma shot, and then Ludovico wiped his memory. I don't think he expected you to be so competent. In the end, hiring you may have been his undoing. I went after Leora Blossom, and you were just one step behind me. I programmed an automech to steal some explosives from Cedric, but you weren't far behind. You were always hot on my heels, one step behind and catching up. I realized I'd have to throw in with you or eliminate you. It's a long story, Inspector. It was supposed to be just another marketing job. Rizzo's wanted Halcyon Helen to be the face of Spectrum Brown. Some hideous concoction served with a dead parasite. All we had to do was spend a few weeks on Eridanos. Shake some hands, sign a few autographs, drink a bottle of Spectrum Brown in front of a camera, and try to smile. Belinda didn't want to go. But I wanted a change of scenery. In any case, we couldn't possibly say no. I'm an actress by trade. Pretending to enjoy Spectrum Brown was one of the hardest roles of my career. Linda always hated endorsement deals. They felt cheap to her, inauthentic. She always believed her first priority was to our fans, and not the company that bought us out. Belinda and I arrived on Eridanos and played our usual game of trading places. We were practically flawless. Even Ludovico didn't know about us. Belinda was unhappy for the first few days, but then she met Bertie Holcomb. Bertie treated her like a human being and not just an Aetherwave icon. They were just about perfect. Bertie has a dreadful temper. I was worried about Belinda for a while, but she told me he'd never lay a finger on her, and I took her at her word. Bertie wasn't the person I should have kept an eye on. It was Ludovico. I had a feeling Ludovico was hiding something. Belinda stayed busy socializing with the celebrities around the complex. That gave me some time to do a little digging. I saw everything. The test subjects, the parasites. Spectrum Brown was never safe to drink. Those harmless, dead parasites at the bottom of every bottle. They were just dormant. They would have sold out in a month. This colony loves novelty. They'll eat up any new product we toss their way. A new cereal, a new Spectrum flavor. Ludovico knows that. From Emerald Vale to Byzantium, a parasite in every brain and a grin on every face. Every last one of us trapped behind a mask of joy. That's what Ludovico wants.
That's scary.
I was careless. I was risking Belinda's life every step of the way, and I never even realized. I wish it were that easy. Still, thank you. Was there something else you wanted to talk about?
Nope, that's it. Okay, well, good to know, Helen. We finally figured out who's behind these deaths. And this dude we found was not as innocent as led to believe. But we know Helen is alive now, and that it was her sister that was killed. So this is definitely an interesting twist. You see, that dude got really defensive when I said he was behind the murder. He definitely...
What floor would you like to visit?
I definitely triggered him when I said that. Alright, let's go recruit Cedric, because I'm sure he'll be willing to jump in on this opportunity. He seems to hate Ludovico, so I'm sure Cedric won't be hard to convince. And then we gotta find the stuff, and we can dispense it, and hopefully put an end to these creepy parasites. But whatever you do, do not drink the Spectrum Brown. And I hope we didn't drink any. I know we took a bottle, but I don't know if we actually drank any or not. Granted, I'm sure we've taken a whole lot of other harmful things throughout this game, but it is what it is. Alright, let's go recruit Cedric before anything happens to him. I know Ludovico's gotta be scheming here. We gotta act quick. This DLC is a lot of fun. Both of them have been. Highly recommend getting them both. I mean, in addition to playing the actual game, which obviously I can't recommend enough, but secondly, DLCs both have been really fun to play so far, so I would definitely agree that you should get them if you get the game. If you can get like the complete edition of this game, I'd highly recommend it. And I'm hoping they make a sequel, or like another Outer Worlds-like game. Like, I hope they continue this franchise. I have no idea what their plans are regarding this franchise, but I really hope they continue it. Yo, this thing, in addition to finding clues, it's pretty effective what it does. God, we got like an all-out freaking war on our hands right now.
Get off! Get off! Get it off! Get it off! Come here! I'm not gonna let no one break me down!
Oh, there's that puddle that was getting me. I was like, what is hitting me right now? We want all the ammo we can get at the moment. Wait, is Cedric up in his office anymore? No, he is not. Okay. So he dipped. I don't blame him. I mean, obviously, he got himself a problem here.
Glad my box selling days are over.
Required.
Oh crap, there's another one.
I just wanted to make you smile!
Alright, let's recruit Cedric here. Let's try to put a stop to this. This is a mess. We gotta deal with this ASAP. Moral of the story here is do not trust the board. keep forgetting that this is just a DLC and eventually we're going to have to go back to the regular game. What are you holding, sir? I fear we might be too late. I hope not. Crap. Okay, I guess we are not recruiting Cedric. Why is he attacking us? Is it because we killed that dude at the entrance? I mean, we really didn't have a choice there. Well, I thought we were going to have another ally here, but I don't think that's happening now. That is not very effective. Never wanted it to come to this. Thought we could be friendly. Well, this ended up becoming a complete train wreck. I don't know what turned them hostile against us. I don't know if it was because we attacked that guard at the entrance, but you didn't really leave us much choice. Well, I wanted to recruit you guys. Sorry I had to go down this way.
What the? I better check it out. What was that?
They're not a threat. We're not going to bother attacking something that's not a threat to us. Where did Cedric get to? That is the real question. I hate that it came down to this. I really did. I was really hoping we could work us out here. Well, things took an unfortunate turn there.
Essence of Sprat. You sure this will do the trick?
I want to know where Cedric's body got to, because I bet he had some decent stuff on him. Like, he has to be around here somewhere. Surely we had to deal with him in the endless wave of dudes that we just fought off, right? Might as well take some of the stuff now. Oh well. I mean, I guess maybe we shouldn't have attacked this dude at the start, but he looked like he was infected. At least I thought he was. Maybe I screwed up, I don't know. Whatever, they're gone now, so we just won't be welcome in these parts of the town anymore. And that's one faction that's definitely gonna hate us and not have our back. But it's okay. Alright, we better get out of here before the next wave of dudes come for us. One thing's for sure, we will not be welcome in this area again, I don't think. But yeah, I don't know why they were so hostile with us. The only thing I can think of is maybe I shouldn't have attacked that dude, but he was holding a big hammer, and I thought, oh crap, this dude's infected, and I just put him down. I didn't realize that was going to turn the whole facility against us. But it is what it is. Done is done and cannot be reversed. I mean, it could with a reload, but we're not doing that. We're just going to run with it. We roll with the punches here. And we're buffering again. not a whole lot I can do there in those situations, unfortunately. Let's see what our mission is exactly here. Alright, back to the penthouse, and we should be able to get this all set up and be good.
What? Huh? Who's there?
Oh, crap.
What floor would you like to visit?
Penthouse.
Next stop, the finest seat in the house.
Okay. Glad I picked up those eggs. So we would have had to go back there anyway. Okay, what do I do next? Okay. And then I have a feeling we're going to have a big fight on our hands because there's no way Ludovico is going to let this go without a fight. Okay. Let's go dispense this into the atmosphere and hopefully put an end to these parasites. The only problem we have now is surely that administrator dude's not going to be letting us go without a fight.
Jackass is incoming!
I'll show you happiness!
Yeah, got your time.
Oh yeah, I just want to be your friend!
Yeah, don't be throwing stuff at me.
Can we do that again?
Oh, I'm sure we'll have to do that again there, Felix. Just wait and see.
Caution!
To think, we covered for you, and now you're gonna attack me? Holy crap, he got destroyed. Yeah, to think, we covered for her, and this is the thanks we get. Didn't realize that whole crew was going to be against us now. We definitely made some people mad. That is unfortunate.
Weren't you looking for a new hat?
Yeah, I really wish things had played out differently here, but it is what it is. Ah, here you go again with the buffering. My only complaint about the— oh crap, things aren't rendering. Okay, in instances like that, that's where things not rendering can like really mess with you. Ooh. We're gonna have to add that assault rifle to our thing here. Okay, now let's go here. Okay. Now's where things are going to get messy, I have a feeling.
Greeting protocols suspended. All non-essential protocols suspended. Phaeton is standing by for larval compound dispersal. Affirmative. Dispersing.
Surely Ludovico's got to show up here at some point, right? Like, he can't just sit by and watch this happen. All his work be undone.
Incoming message from Rizzo's distillation station.
What have you done? What in law's name have you done? You hijacked our atmosphere. Are you trying to kill us all? No. You're trying to kill my symbiotes. I'm not going to let you destroy everything I've built. I can still fix this. I can undo the damage you've done.
End of transmission.
Alright, well, I guess we gotta go stop him one more time. Alright, Administrator. Well, it's time your experiments and stuff have come to an end. Okay. Everything seems to be normal out here now. All these Rizzo's security people aren't infected. That's a good thing. Alright, I gotta get back down to that distillation plant and put a stop to this clown.
I say, this pocket watch has someone's initials.
I wonder what happened to Halcyon Helen. I didn't really, like, look around the, penthouse when we went back to, make the thing, but at the same time, yeah, I'm curious.
Something's bumming me out.
Of course, he would have his last remaining infected dudes guarding him.
Never felt so damn good in my life.
Ugh, this purple stuff's like slowing me down. Alright, we're back.
Heads up!
Oh, what was that? What are we getting hit by? I think we're good. That was weird. Alright. Let's go deal with this guy.
Invasive contaminants detected. Performance evaluation is...
I love how that body just like bounced all around there. Okay. Had to check they were still in the elevator with me there. Okay.
They don't brew anything down here? It's just storage?
Yeah, I don't know what's going on down here, but I don't know if we're gonna like it. See a lot of red dots which indicate enemies.
From the inside.
Get rid of the parasites here. Okay.
Never felt so damn good in my life. I just wanted to make you smile.
Sorry, people. I'm really sorry. Sadly, they're lost. Okay, that's very purple.
Go you, happiness!
Yeah, I don't... Oh no, you dropped that. Oh god, it's just like vomiting on us.
Oh, damn it, Sam's down!
I'm assuming that's toxic down there? Because if so, we're throwing an administrator in that, I think. Crap, can't let my crew down. Gotta help them.
Don't you frown at me! Something's bumming me out!
Get up, Sam! Oh, crap. I love it! Okay, that drop kick was not very effective. I'm not gonna lie. Oh, crap. Gotta go deal with this one over here. I wonder what was still like hurling purple crap at me. Okay, crew, gotta get in here. We gotta go deal with this guy where he develops more of this crap. Okay. Oh, wow. definitely getting overwhelmed right now. So he's shooting at us? Oh, that's what he's firing at. I feel stupid now.
Funny, giving me the chuckles you are.
I may need to repair my armor here pretty soon.
Hey, before we take down Ludovico and put an end to his plans, I just want to say, the real parasites were the corporations all along. All right, I'm ready.
He's right, though. In this case, corporation is definitely the parasite. Oh.
Yes, I know you're hungry. Be patient. I'll feed you soon.
Okay.
Enough.
Good to know. It's good to know.
The one I told you about. The inspector. Welcome. We were just talking about you. Ah, my superior and I know what you've done. Hijacked Phaeton. Contaminated the air we breathe with your poison. You think you've saved this colony? All you've done is robbed Halcyon of its last chance at real happiness. And you've angered my queen.
Okay, I have a good idea of what's going on right now.
The queen of symbiotes.
It's going to be a giant parasite.
Endless compassion and unfathomable intelligence. The next sovereign of Halcyon. Here's what's going to happen. I'm going to feed you to the queen, and then I'm going to find a way to repair the damage you've done. Don't be afraid. She can smell fear, and it makes her absolutely ravenous. Your Highness.
Okay.
Dinner is served.
Alright,
Wait, no, not me.
Come on, eat him first. Yeah, there we go. Okay, now comes the problem of, dealing with this thing. Alright, can we do a quick save here? No, we cannot. Crap. Oh, now we got the little ones to worry about now, too. Put a decent dent into the health so far. Reload. Definitely glad I picked up this one thing over here. Does this have any extra? I don't know if that's going to help or not. I don't know if that's going to do anything. Do anything to help or not. crap, we're overwhelmed. We gotta drop some stuff now. I shouldn't have picked up that extra launcher. Okay, that's not gonna help us right now. Plasma launcher will. Need some of this stuff. Flamethrower, don't need that at the moment. Woo! That was quite the creature. Thanks for the heads up there. As soon as that guy said queen, I was like, oh crap. Like, I have a feeling this is not going to end well, but thanks for the heads up there. I was already wearing my good armor, so I'm glad I had that on. That was intense. Where's that queen at? Do you have anything useful on it? Ooh, health regeneration. What does this do? Okay, let's get out of this stuff, because I'm sure it's probably not healthy to stand in. Even though we do have protection on. Okay, wait, who are you?
You made it! I guess happy customers really are repeat customers. Here, I had something I wanted to give you. This is a golden ticket, good for one free tour of the Purpleberry Orchards. This is my way of showing you that I appreciate you just for being alive. Well, no, I suppose I appreciate you for all types of reasons. For example, despite your obvious talent for violence, you're not killing me. That's a reasonable point, friend, but it turns out you didn't need my help at all. I do regret the untimely demise of our broodmother, but my passenger is flooding my brain with all sorts of happy feelings, so I don't mind all that much.
Okay.
Oh, that's what I call the slug I've bonded with. It's gonna be a part of me until I pass through the gates of oblivion and my atoms scatter into the void.
Alright, we'll leave him there with his passenger, I guess. Ooh, honor guard uniform. I think this is better than our current armor, to be honest. I think. I know that's broken beyond belief, but normally it's much higher than 47. Trying to get rid of some of this stuff now. Guess I don't need some of that stuff anymore. Alright, let's make our way back over here, across this mess. least we defeated the Queen, and have to love what happened to the Administrator there. That was definitely a good way to, or good to watch. I'm sure Halcyon Helen will be happy to find out what happened to him as well. But yeah, I'm loving this DLC. I'm actually kind of sad it's going to be ending soon. Both this and the Peril and Gorgon ones were a lot of fun. Which reminds me, I need to swing by that lab then and pick up that one weapon before I leave this planet. Okay, reload. Okay, I think we're good. Alright, what's our current objective now? Speak with Helen. Okay, let's go speak with Helen first. Then we'll return to Ada, who's probably worried sick, because we haven't been on the Unreliable in a long time. She's probably thinking, oh god, I gotta have another Captain Hawthorne. Yeah, Ada's probably worried sick right now. She's probably like, oh god, Captain Hawthorne's dead again. That means we're going to have to find a new Captain Hawthorne. Kind of sad we're not going to be the investigator anymore. I feel like we've done a great job. We solved the crime, we dealt with the problem. A lot of craziness ensued. And now we're buffering. Okay, we'll speak with Helen one last time.
I must have dreamed up 100 different ways to kill Ludovico. I'll be honest, eaten alive by the Queen of the Brain Slugs wasn't on that list. I imagine this moment would be a little more cathartic. But Belinda's still gone, and I don't feel all that different. I can't go back to the way things were. I can't return to my old life because it was never my life to begin with. It was shared. Never mind, you don't need to listen to this. Thank you again for your help, Captain. I never would have made it this far without you.
I wish you could,
What was that?
offer her a spot to be on your... Oh, crap! I wish you could offer her a spot to be on your crew. Somebody with her skills definitely would be helpful. Okay, we gotta swap weapons since this thing's like low on ammo right now, and we can't. That's nice. What does this thing do? Let's test it out.
Don't forget to wash your wounds. That will leave a stain.
Okay. Oh crap, they killed her. Well, that's unfortunate. Well, it appears we actually did lose Halcyon Helen now. So much for possibly inviting her to be on our crew. This escalated really quickly. Well, that's a very unfortunate end. God. Oh, I found a way to screw this up. Well, so much for that possibly happy ending. Bellhop. Don't mind me. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be welcome on this planet anymore. Okay, oh, crap. Cannot fast travel while near hostiles. Okay. I'm pretty sure this whole area is like hostile now. Alright, let's go take our thing from the lab and let's get out of here because I don't think we're going to be welcome back. Oh, I didn't want to have to attack you, Dolph.
Mega messy.
Who's the best?
In a way, though, I feel like it's kind of fitting what happened to him there because he insulted our work there, what we did for the pool. Yeah, I don't think we're going to be welcome back here anymore. It's a shame what happened to Helen. Unfortunately, it looks like she is actually dead this time. But, at least, she got to avenge her sister and help bring down Ludovico. And she got to know that he was eaten alive. Amazing how she could take out all those people and then the slug crew got her. But yeah, let's go see what we can get for our 8 things of spectrum that we have, and then I think we should leave and probably not return. Not gonna attack me here if I try and go to this terminal. I said something about asking the Nut Hut person something. We'll head back there in a sec. Let's go see what we get for this place. See if it's actually worth our time. It's the Murder Hornets. Alright, let's grab our thing. Hopefully it's worth the hassle of coming all the way over here. If not, no big deal. And then we can finally return to Ada and let her know we're alive. Alright. What's our prize here? What do you mean not all Spectrum flavors are present? I specifically remember, like, picking up every flavor back there at the one place. So now we just wasted all that time coming over here, and I guess we don't have all the flavor. I could have sworn I grabbed like one of every flavor back at the distillery.
Trapped in a space with one or more waspitos, try standing still. Just kidding. You died long before a waspito grew tired of stinging you.
It's good to know. Let's go back to the Nut Hut. And we'll, figure out what we can do here. I was under the impression I had every flavor, but apparently I don't anymore.
Gosh and golly, we might get stung to death unless someone aborts the pollinization cycle. How exciting! Gosh and golly, we might get stung to death unless someone aborts the pollinization cycle. How exciting!
I can't talk to her.
Reminder, mosquitoes are aggressive pollinators who have been known to be extremely territorial.
Okay, I don't know what's going on here, so you know what? We're just going to head on out of here. Because I don't know what's going on there. That's nice. Yeah, we're gonna get off of this planet. And the good thing is I think because we're getting near the end of this stream, I think after I talk to Ada, I think we'll call it a stream. But next stream we'll have to get into or back to the regular story. It feels like a lifetime ago since I played the regular story on here, because I've just been going so hard on both the DLCs, so. The game's acting really buggy right now. Not sure what's going on. I don't know if it's just because of the DLC that it's acting this way. Because it hasn't acted buggy like this in previous missions, but good lord, it's like buffering and things aren't rendering properly. Like I said, I haven't really had that issue before until here basically tonight.
Hope you've been enjoying your stay.
Yeah, I think we enjoyed our stay. Now it is definitely time to go. Back to our favorite ship, the Unreliable. Don't worry, Ada, we're still here. Still in one piece. We made it!
Welcome back, Captain. Or shall I call you Inspector? What can I do for you?
Get out of this planet.
During your absence, I passed the time by simulating a number of hypothetical conclusions to this case. Unfortunately, my understanding of the facts is limited, and my appraisal of the individuals involved is not flattering. Therefore, my conclusions are inaccurate. I have been awaiting closure for the details of your investigation. However, I have also been keenly aware of your absence. I have a growing library of information about you. Attitude, behavioral tendencies, dietary habits, sleep patterns. Cataloging human behavior is essential to maintaining my simulation protocols. Will you satisfy my curiosity subroutines? and tell me who killed Halcyon Helen? Administrator Ludovico killed Halcyon Helen? I have been programmed to simulate contempt and mild surprise. Mr. Ludovico had the audacity to hire you to solve a murder he committed? I am contemptuous and mildly surprised. This information is valuable to me. I will update my behavior simulation protocol accordingly. Thank you, Captain. How can I be of assistance? See you soon, Captain.
Alright, so we solved the murder on Eridanos. And everything is finished on this one. And I think that's a good stopping point here for the stream. I hope you guys enjoyed. It was a lot of fun. You got to take down the Queen. It's pretty intense. But all in all, I really enjoyed this DLC a lot. Highly recommend anybody who likes this game. Number one, if you haven't played it yet, download it, give it a shot, and also give the DLCs a shot. They're a lot of fun. Thank you all for watching. If you're watching on YouTube, please remember to like, comment, subscribe, all that good stuff. And for those watching along here on Twitch, please feel free to follow. Also follow on social media, all the links I have posted there. Next time we stream, which I'm hoping will be tomorrow night, we're going to continue more with the story of this game now that we finished all the DLC. So that's it for this one. Hope you guys enjoyed. Please, like I said, feel free to follow. And hope you guys tune into future streams. Thanks for watching.